Ferdinand III was Holy Roman Emperor from the 15th of February 1637 until his death, as well as King of Hungary and Croatia, King of Bohemia and Archduke of Austria. Life. Ferdinand was born in Graz, the eldest son of Emperor Ferdinand II of Habsburg and his first wife, Maria Anna of Bavaria. Educated by the Jesuits, he became King of Hungary in 1625, King of Bohemia in 1627 and Archduke of Austria in 1621. In 1627 Ferdinand enhanced his authority and set an important legal and military precedent, by issuing a revised land ordinance that deprived the Bohemian estates of the right to raise soldiers, reserving this power solely for the monarch. Following the death of Wallenstein in 1634, he was made titular head of the Imperial Army in the 30 Years' War, and later that year joined with his cousin, the Cardinal Infante Ferdinand, being nominally responsible of the capture of Donauwörth and Regensburg, and of defeat of the Swedes at the Battle of Nordlingen. Leader of the peace party at court, he helped negotiate the Peace of Prague with the Protestant states, especially Saxony in 1635. Having been elected King of the Romans in 1636, he succeeded his father as Holy Roman Emperor in 1637. He hoped to be able to make peace soon with France and Sweden, but the war dragged on for another 11 years, finally coming to an end with the Peace of Westphalia in 1648, both negotiated by his envoy Maximilian von Unzu-Trautmannsdorf, a diplomat who had been made a count in 1623 by his father Ferdinand II. During the last period of the war, in 1644, Ferdinand III gave to all rulers of German states the right to conduct their own foreign policy. This way the emperor was trying to gain more allies in the negotiations with France and Sweden. This very edict contributed to the gradual erosion of the imperial authority in the Holy Roman Empire. After 1648 the emperor was engaged in carrying out the terms of the treaty and ridding Germany of the foreign soldiery. In 1656 he sent an army into Italy to assist Spain in her struggle with France, and he had just concluded an alliance with Poland to check the aggressions of Charles X of Sweden when he died on the 2nd of April 1657. Marriages and children. On the 20th of February 1631 Ferdinand III married his first wife Archduchess Maria Anna of Spain. She was the youngest daughter of Philip III of Spain and Margaret of Austria. They were first cousins as Maria Anna's mother was a sister of Ferdinand's father. They were parents to 6 children. Ferdinand IV, King of the Romans. Maria Anna, Mariana, Archduchesses of Austria, married her maternal uncle Philip IV of Spain. Philip August, Archduke of Austria. Maximilian Thomas, Archduke of Austria. Leopold I, Holy Roman Emperor. Maria, Archduchesses of Austria. In 1648, Ferdinand III married his second wife, Archduchess Maria Leopoldine of Austria. She was a daughter of Leopold V, Archduke of Austria, and Claudia de' Medici. They were first cousins as male line, her children of Charles II, Archduke of Austria, and Maria Anna of Bavaria. They had a single son, Karl Joseph, Archduke of Austria. He was Grand Master of the Teutonic Knights from 1662 to his death. In 1651, Ferdinand III married Eleonora Gonzaga. She was a daughter of Charles IV Gonzaga, Duke of Rethel. They were parents to 4 children: Teresia Maria Josepha, Archduchesses of Austria; Eleonora Maria of Austria, who married first Michael Korybut Wisniewicki, King of Poland, and then Charles Leopold, Duke of Lorraine; Maria Anna Josepha of Austria, who married Johann Wilhelm, Elector Palatine. Ferdinand Joseph Alois, Archduke of Austria. Music. Ferdinand III was a well-known patron of music and a composer. He studied music under Giovanni Valentini, who bequeathed his musical works to him, and had close ties with Johann Jacob Froberger, one of the most important keyboard composers of the 17th century. Froberger lamented the emperor's death and dedicated to him one of his most celebrated works, Lamentation faite sur la mort très douloureuse de sa majesté impériale. Ferdinand Latrashimi, a tombeau for Ferdinand III's death, was composed by the renowned violinist Johann Heinrich Schmelzer. Some of Ferdinand's own compositions survive in manuscripts, masses, motets, hymns and other sacred music, as well as a few secular pieces. His drama musicum was praised by Athanasius Kircher, and the extant works, although clearly influenced by Valentini, show a composer with an individual style and a solid technique. Recordings of Ferdinand's compositions include Jesu Redemptor Omnium, Deus Tuorum, Humani Salutis, with Schmelzer, Lamentos opera la morte de Ferdinand III, Joseph I Regina Chili, Leopold I Sonata Piena, Laudate Pueri, Wiener Academy, dir. Martin Hasselbach, CPO 1997. Ferdinand III Hymnus, Jesu Corona Virginem. On Music for Gamb and Consort, Klaus Mertens, Hamburger Rasch Music, dir. Simone Eckert, CPO 2010. Ancestors. Titles. Ferdinand III, by the grace of God elected Holy Roman Emperor, forever August, King of Germany, King of Hungary, Bohemia, Dalmatia, Croatia, Slavonia, Rama, Serbia, Galicia, Lodomeria, Cumania and Bulgaria, Archduke of Austria, Duke of Burgundy, Brabant, Styria, Carinthia, Carniola, Margrave of Moravia, Duke of Luxembourg, of the Higher and Lower Silesia, of Württemberg and Teck, Prince of Swabia, Count of Habsburg, Tyrol, Kyburg and Gorizia, Marquis of the Holy Roman Empire, Burgovia, the Higher and La Lusace, Lord of the Marquisate of Slavonia, Iv Porteneo and Salines, etc., etc.